question for both of you. It's coming through. Let's talk about founders do and don't. So let's just go on the negative. There's a bunch of stuff that founders are pitching to you. What shouldn't they do? What pet peeve or otherwise? Atif, you first, and then Harry, over to you.
So my biggest one would be, like when founders don't have a good reason to do that startup, and, like you can tell they're doing it because it's cool to be a founder.
Right.
And my advice on that is, if you want.
By the way, that applies to being a VC as well. So I just want to let you know.
Yeah, exactly, right? More so to VC than founders, I would say. But look, if you want to build $1 billion company, I think like it's important to know you'll have to grow into the leader who will have to manage thousands of employees, manage a company, doing probably 100 million plus in revenue and so on. And that's actually not fun or sexy unless you really believe in, what you're building mission. And I think like that's what we stress a lot on early on. And it's a very good binary predictor of, like, do we want to partner with the founder or not?
Harry, what shouldn't they do? You've got a long list, but
oh man, I mean, I'm writing here.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, number one, like there's just like things to say in investor meetings, which you just like, no, never say it. Like this will be the last raise before we're profitable. No, don't ever say that. That is the worst thing, and you just lose all credibility. Two, when investors provide feedback or actually turn you down, don't argue back. I know most often investors are wrong. I agree with you. They're naive and they don't know your market as well as you do. But don't argue back. Actually, in the graciousness, you might be able to get another investor intro out of them. That's a really interesting point, actually, Yusuf. Given your thoughts on our go-to-market, are there any others that you would recommend, having been a CIO for many years? Oh, that's a very good point, Harry. Actually, yes, you should speak to Sarah. Great. Turn it around. I would also say, like, the big one is like, if we all appreciate that mission is so important, the thing I just find crucial is like, you just have to repeat it till you're like bored. And every time it has to be better and more charismatic, because for someone, it's the first time that they're hearing it. And I think that's crucial. And we also, and the other thing that leaders, I think first time leaders forget is, as a leader, your whisper is heard as a scream. And so you have to be very cognizant of the weight of your words. I will never say my view. I'm very opinionated here. I will never say my views in investment committees, in team meetings, before I've asked everyone else first. And actually what I do, I'll always send out a Word doc the night before. I'll get everyone to write their thoughts on the Word doc, send them back to me. So it's not a collaborative doc, because then people don't say what they really think, because you've imparted their mindset. Crucial.
Right. Fantastic.